What's up, Tejas? Today, Jenny and I are doing a recap video on our interviews that we did in July. Our lessons learned, and then, you go back and watch and see what your lesson learned. See if it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, we all get different takeaways.
This is very true.
Our first person was Erica Tovar. She is a young professional and she owns her own company. It's called Marvelous Cakes, and she's so nice and fun and fresh, and she has some great ideas. But the cool thing about her it's not really a takeaway, but the cool thing about her is that she recently, she has a full-time job and then she does this on the side. And, balancing both those jobs is very difficult, I'm sure. Well, actually,
I was gonna say,
no, because we did the same thing. Yeah, I forgot.
Never mind, we're all the same and nothing is exciting.
Yeah. So, Erica, we feel like a girl. No, but she also recently got engaged and she's moving into a new home, and she's excited about her new home because it has an amazing kitchen where she's able to make her beautiful cakes. So, yeah, and she also talked about buying this refrigerator, a commercial refrigerator for her business. So obviously her business is doing really well, and we love to see that and see the growth of people that we're interviewing.
I think it's just kind of cool too because she's young, and instead of just partying, she's working hard to build a business instead of just hey, I got my job, I got my paycheck, so let's just go party.
Yeah. She's being
actually
really smart, investing it into her business.
Mm-hmm.
So, and sometimes it can be difficult to do that. So, I like to go out too. So, Jenny has to reel me in.
So the next one that we interviewed was Maria Cadena with Seibo, and it's really funny because I've admired her work, which I think is, she's definitely more on the artist side, and they want to be known for the work, and it's so funny because she has a very unique shape to her handle of her purse, and very, different purse style and I actually really love it because it stands out, and I really love how it's just a piece of art.
Yeah, it's very colorful. When you walked into her studio, she just has so many colors in there, so many beautiful bags. But the thing that I thought was really cool about her bags is they're vegan. And so they're made, some of them are made from palm tree leaves, and you can't even tell. It looks like leather. So I think it's really cool how, she's able to make a beautiful, expensive looking handbag that's a luxury bag from plants. That's so awesome. So
I liked that she had the similar business in another country, and then when she got here, she was I knew English, but I didn't know English terms for the business, the fashion world, and what that she was looking for and everything. And I mean, we have a hard time finding things out, learning stuff, and we're English and we're from here, and we know what's going on. I can't imagine trying to go to another country and try to adapt to the customs and culture, and then try to figure out how to do a business in another country.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive for her.
Yeah. Then we talked to Sai from MedHealth Medical Equipment. And Sai's story was really interesting to me because, he bought this company from somebody else. And, he was hey, that sounds like a great opportunity. Let me buy this company. And he took over the company, and, he's been really successful with it. And, just the items that he sells are things that people need all the time, especially during this year. I think PPE was super hard to find, and obviously he was doing super well with that. So
yeah, and that's definitely another route to take. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to do my own business, and they feel like they have to start from the ground up. And there's this whole other world that we should explore of purchasing companies. Especially you can get really good deals from family businesses where the parents are ready to get out and the kids don't want to take it over. That usually provides a lot of opportunities, and I believe his situation was somebody just wanting to get out of the business as well. And so there's definitely multiple ways to become a business owner, and that's one way that I think is not discussed very much. So it was actually a pretty big month also, because we actually got to go to Austin, and we got to meet some really big businesses in Austin, starting with Go Texan, where we got to, Trina got to interview Lindsay. And it was really interesting because I think we really are so detached from where our food comes from and the whole agriculture aspect of our food. And everybody just assumes it comes from the store. And honestly, if we had to grow it and kill it ourselves, a lot of us would be a lot skinnier.
I don't know. I mean, you killed that bird yesterday with your
I
car.
couldn't even take it off the fender. So if I literally had to kill the chicken to get the chicken breast, I think I would just do without chicken. I'd just be like, we're just now vegetarian people. But it was really fun to hear Lindsay's journey on how she got into agriculture and to learn about the Go Texan program and what they're doing to foster products that are manufactured or grown here in Texas. It's definitely a huge and growing network that we're excited to do more with in the future.
Yeah, and I think like also, you know, I am part of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, one of their committees, and Go Texan actually has a committee for the rodeo too. And I know that there's several rodeos in the state, so there's opportunities to get involved with them, whether it's becoming a member or becoming involved in one of those committees.
Yeah, and we're gonna go to the fair.
Yes, the state fair.
I've never been, but you have.
Oh my gosh, I've been. It's kind of like the rodeo of Dallas. Like everybody who's anybody needs to go to the state fair. Yeah.
And their Go Texan store is going to be bigger than it's ever been.
Yes,
so.
It's a market with all Go Texan products. So we're definitely going to go. We're going to take our reusable shopping bags so that we can be prepared to bring home a lot of great products. I love shopping. And then we spoke to Michael Ward, who's chairman of the board for Pioneer Farms, and
it was really hot there.
It was super hot. Yes, I stayed in the car while Jenny.
We go back in time at the Pioneer Farms, and then back in time, they didn't have air conditioning.
Yeah, it was hot, y'all.
But it was actually really cool. I would like to go back in the fall.
Yes.
Or even down in the middle of winter.
Yeah. But they have really cool events there too. And they have like several homes on the property, and it's like 100 acres or something. It's really big. And they're homes from different periods, from like the 1800s. I don't even know like the latest ones that they have, but very old, historic, legitimate homes that people have donated to them, and they refurbished them and they turned it into a museum, and they have different events throughout the year, different themes. They had a picnic when we went for Juneteenth, and you know, they have musicians go out there, or people showing how to do different skills that maybe they had done in the past, like I don't even know, for example, like glass blowing, or you know, they actually have chickens on the farm and they sell their eggs there. So there's like a lot of stuff there, and you know, if you're looking for maybe like if you're a big history buff, oh my gosh, and Michael's there, you need to meet up with him because he knows everything about Texas history.
He totally killed it on the Texas Trina.
Yes. So, and he was so much fun to interview, and he's a wealth of knowledge, and he's been there for a long.
Yeah. So then we also did our first 3-person interview. So we're gonna have to up like our system or our equipment game, because we interviewed a lobbyist firm, Salient Strategies, and we talked to the 3 partners there, Andrew, Dustin, and Chris. Really cool guys, super smart guys, a wealth of knowledge, and I finally understand what lobbyists do, because I really didn't. I mean, I just felt like they were out there which they kind of still are kind of schmoozing, but it was very interesting to hear, the breakdown of what it was, and honestly, they just have a lot of great business advice.
Oh yeah, they are full of knowledge, and
Yeah.
I think one of the most important things that I always talk about too is the importance of mentorship, and they talked about that, and about, like, you don't have to be scared to approach people to be your mentor. They went and they, like, talked to some big wig guys from the Capitol, and they asked them to mentor them. And I think that sometimes that's what you have to do. You kind of have to just take that risk, I guess.
Yeah. Risk, leap of faith.
And what's the worst thing that can happen? They can say no. So.
But they did admit that maybe COVID kind of helped because a lot of people were stuck at home, because usually the people that they talk to are a little unaccessible.
Yeah.
So it was kind of funny because
it worked out in their favor.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and opening their company. And fun fact, Chris is my childhood friend. So I reached out to him and was like, hey, would you do this interview? I know that you have this amazing company. And he said yes. And it's great to stay in touch with old friends. And literally, we were friends since like first grade or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just really good networking to stay close to your friends.
Yeah, it really is. And the last one was...
Are we going to say it at the same time?
Okay, fine. Let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Feel like...
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you were going to say their names first. Okay, go.
1, 2, 3.
Feel organic. We're like the Olsen twins. I'm Mary Kate. So yeah, Elena and Carlos. I mean, you're
I don't look like an athlete.
fine. You're Mary Kate. I'll be Ashley.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so go ahead.
Yeah, so we talked to Elena and Carlos from Feel Organic, and it was really cool because their store is on like this little farm, and it's like
we're gonna have to go back to literally just interview all those people there.
Yes, definitely. It's like a commune of artists and people selling their products, and it's just so cute. Like there's animals there. Like there was a donkey there and a horse, and I'm pretty sure goats. Chickens for sure. I heard chickens. But it was so cool. And then the one thing that really, really stuck out to me is how they made us feel like family. Like we walked in there.
They were so gracious and wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
And Elena was so she was just so sweet, and this was actually born out of a really bad time for her, because she got breast cancer, and the treatment and what it was doing to her skin is what got her started into finding products. And she's so passionate about the products. She's like, if I won't wear it myself, I'm not gonna sell it. And and it's kind of funny if so many people took that to be their philosophy. We could have like much better customer service, much better products, and maybe be more conscientious of what people put out. It's kind of interesting. A lot of people in different industries, their own families don't partake of what they do or what they're behind. And I feel like, it's very good when you can put out a product that you're proud of and that you can use yourself.
Yeah. And also you could tell like her and Carlos have a really great relationship where they work so great together. And she's the one that like comes up with these ideas, and then he's the one like, okay, let's talk like numbers here. And it's always really important to have that, I think, in your partnership. And we're super excited because we're having our first networking event. It's going to be here in Houston at the Harris County General Store Barbecue restaurant that our friend has. And it's a really great place with some great food. But what we're going to have is some line dancing lessons. So if you do not know how to line dance, or maybe you're like a really great line dancer, we want you to come and join us. We're going to do a business card exchange. We're also going to have some great giveaways. We're going to have ways for you to give back to the community. Yeah, and it's going to be a really great time. So make sure that you sign up for that and come and meet some other great professionals. Come and meet us. We want to meet you. Like, y'all have seen us a lot, but we haven't seen you. So yeah, come on out for some great drinks, some food, some dancing and some networking.
Yeah, and part of the way that we're going to give back is we last month moved forward with a partnership with Bear, which is a resource for CPS children. And so that information can be found on our website too now, and how we're partnering with them and giving a portion of our proceeds to them. And we're also at this networking event going to be launching our membership.
Yes.
So there's more to come on that, but we will be launching it there. And we're really looking forward to start really building this Texas community.
Yeah, for sure. And we want to meet all of you all because you are our friends. And I don't know if you know this, but Tejas means friends in the Caddo language. So that's part of our trivia for the Texas.
So there's the answer if you're trying to get there. Yes.
Yeah, so y'all might want to try it. I'm just kidding. I mean, well, you might. I don't know.
That's what I know.
But anyway, yes, so make sure that you let us know below which one was your favorite episode. We want to know, I know which one was my favorite episode, but you know, when you're kind of like a parent, you're not supposed to pick your favorite child, so I can't tell
throwing it out there like that. All right.
But thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye.
What's up, Tejas? It's National Golf Month, so we're here at the golf course. I forgot my golf club. Yeah, but I remember my hat. So yeah, I'm wearing my Michelle Wee hat, channeling my inner Michelle Wee. Jenny probably has no idea who I'm talking about right now. It's fine. It's fine.
Why you gotta talk me? What?
I'm gonna tell y'all a little story because I used to go play golf with my friends every week. And you know, we would drink on the golf course, which is fine because that loosens me up a little bit. So anyway, here we are having a great time on the golf course. I get to the 9th hole. I hit a birdie. It was amazing because I wasn't even trying. Like, it just happened. I'm like, I mean, it was like celebration for real. So we celebrated how you are supposed to celebrate on the golf course by taking a shot of Fireball. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, I want to know where you like to go play golf and what are your plans for National Golf Month? Like, are you actually going to be out and about? And also, it's really hot, y'all, in Texas, so make sure that you're wearing your sunscreen when you're out on the golf course. You don't want to get any cancer or anything. And I don't know, Jenny's making some kind of hand motion. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Jenny says also drink lots of water because you don't want to be having a heat stroke, y'all. It is hot. And make sure that you wear a hat. This isn't just like to look cute and look like Michelle Wee. This is to like protect yourself from the sun. So this is my advice to you all. So have a happy National Golf Month and get your irons and get out there. Okay, bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Till next time, that's all, y'all.